Hi, everybody. Welcome to Baseball Discourse. Well, if you ask me, there are two managers on the hot seat right now as far as baseball is concerned, and obviously their teams are still playing. That would be Aaron Boone, the manager of the New York Yankees, and Rob Thomson, the manager of the Philadelphia Phillies. Let's look at the Thomson situation first. Now, I know he doesn't have one of his top pitchers, if not his top pitcher, in Zach Wheeler, who's out because of an injury, but still, Game 1 of the National League Division Series against the defending world champion LA Dodgers, they blow a 3-0 lead late and lose to the Dodgers. Now, I am thinking if the Phillies do not make it at least to the championship series, Thomson could be ousted. He is signed by the Phils through the 2026 season, so that's not a major contractual obligation for the big market Phillies. The Phillies, they know that clock is ticking, and their window of opportunity to win another World Series, or at least make it to another World Series, is closing. Dave Dombrowski knows that. So all I am saying is, if the Phillies do not bounce the Dodgers in the NLDS, it would not surprise me if Rob Thomson is dismissed. That leads us to Aaron Boone of the Yankees. In his 8th season as the Yankees manager, never has won a World Series, did make it to the World Series last year, and already there were rumblings when the Yankees lost that first game of the wild card series to the Red Sox. But then they bounced back to win the next two, and I think the most relieved person in New York was Aaron Boone, because I think the Yankees probably would have parted company with him right there if they had lost to the Red Sox, but they didn't. So that leads us to the divisional series, and it's not the fact that they're losing to Toronto. It's the fact they're getting embarrassed by Toronto. The Blue Jays have just blown them out the first two games of that series. So now the Yankees are in a must-win situation. And it would not surprise me if they lose in 3 games to the Blue Jays, and if that third game is also an embarrassing performance as the first 2 games were. It would not surprise me if the Yankees finally say to Aaron Boone, as much as he's well-liked by management and the players, it's time to move on. It's time for a new voice. And why? Well, in both the case of the Yankees and the Phillies, you've got a couple of managers out there who are very experienced, who haven't said they're about to retire, even though they were dismissed, and Bob Melvin and Bruce Bochy. And they check all the boxes, too. All I am saying is, if the Yankees are bounced by the Blue Jays and the Dodgers dismiss the Phillies, you could see a couple of more managers being dismissed in a season, by the way, that, as already seen, several managers fired at the end of the regular season. And if Aaron Boone and Rob Thomson are dismissed, should their teams lose in the divisional series, don't be surprised. That's going to do it for Baseball Discourse. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you later.